Right foot now, left foot now, y'all. Cha-cha real smooth. Turn it out.
Gig log, July 9. It is Saturday. I'm going to be on a boat, on a MFing boat.
I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Everybody look at me because I'm sailing on a boat.
Two yachts, the Infinity and the Ovation. They sail out of Jefferson Beach Marina. And I'm going to be on the Infinity tonight. It's another DJ, Dave. He is signed me on for this party. It's his work party, but they have more people than fit on one boat, so they need to rent out both boats, so they need two DJs. So I get to play around on a boat tonight. So heading off to Jefferson Beach Marina. See how this works. There we go. There's the Ovation. It's just slightly larger than the Infinity down there. I'm going to be on that guy. Dave's going to be on the Ovation. So there's the Infinity. And the load-in is, you know, like most halls, pretty handicap friendly, but not a boat. So I had to park here and schlep everything in piece by piece. The dolly wasn't going, it wasn't going up the steps, across the gangplank. And then that, excuse me. And I'll be in the corner here. The guests are arriving. They brought in 3 big buses. And they are early, and the boats are scrambling. There we go. Across the way we got Brownies, which used to be Jack's. DJ'd there a handful of times, but today I'm on a boat. I'm on an MF boat. There it is. Up and rocking. Looks like they stopped and they're waiting for us. Another big cruiser out here too.
One hop. Right foot now, left foot now, y'all. Cha-cha real smooth. Turn it out.
boat for about 4 hours.
I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Everybody look at me, cause I'm sailing on a boat.
It's a short gig, 6:30 to 10:30. Out from St. Clair Shores, just by that Blossom Heath place I've played a couple times lately, and down the Detroit River, past the Renaissance Center, the Ambassador Bridge there, loop back, and then back. It's 2 hours down, 2 hours back. They have cocktails, hors d'oeuvres, a little dinner on the way, some dancing on the way back. It's a good time, so. A boat like that, though, a gig like that, is where you would need a power conditioner. A power conditioner come into play. In the Metro Detroit area, there's a lot of like really vintage halls, a lot of vintage venues. Henry Ford Museum, Greenfield Village. There's this place called Levitt Hall there. The museum itself is pretty darn old, and but the power's pretty good in there. And there's another place at Greenfield Village, the Henry Ford Museum, called the Eagle Tavern, and the bit about it is there's no electricity. It's like rocking it colonial style, old school, and there's power in the kitchen, so you got to run an extension cord like out the door and through a little hallway into the kitchen to get power. So that's a fiasco. So plenty of gaffing tape to put that down so busboys aren't kicking out your plug. So, but you get old buildings like that, and the power is a little wonky, and you get your high-tech equipment, and it's probably pretty good. And when you're on the boat, I mean, it's you're working off a generator power, so that can fluctuate too, because you know you're out in the middle of the lake, right? So it's got to be a generator of some sort, batteries, generator somehow. So a power conditioner would be a good thing to have in your rack. I don't have a rack anymore, though. Ever since I changed it up, I don't have a power conditioner. I have a power strip, but it's not really a power conditioner. Juice Goose makes them. Furman makes them. I have a couple. I don't say I have a couple. I just don't take them on the road because I don't have a rack. They're like a single space rack mount power strip basically, but it conditions the power. I like the one, the Furman's. A couple of the more advanced ones have the gauge on the front to tell you what kind of power that's being sent to you. And sometimes it's weird. There's very strange stuff that happens. And it also protects your equipment, you know, thunderstorm, lightning, power surges, whatever. So it's good to have. Look into maybe they have something that's just like a regular power strip. That'll function close to the same. So, power conditioner, good idea if you're going to be on a boat. The Infinity and the Ovation, I've done gigs on there before, but it's got to be like 5 years since I've done a gig on the boat. So, with that infrequent, if I was there all the time, a buddy of mine had the contract with them and was on those boats every weekend. He was their guy, and he did like the majority of the weddings on those boats for them. And you know, if I was there every single weekend, I would definitely get a power conditioner. Too many things can go squirrely with that much water and that much power. So, but once every 5 years, naturally it started to rain tonight. There were two boats. You saw the Infinity and the Ovation. I was on the Infinity and the Ovation where they had Dave set up. He was just out in the middle of the deck. The boat was a little bigger, and they had a third deck, and that's where the Lido deck, but it was a party deck there. But the way it was configured, he had to be out at the end of it. I don't know if he had to. That's where he elected to, and it started to rain. And he was like, I was done and pulling away before he was still loading out. He's like, I got rained on. I go, yeah. It's because you set out up in the open. That's what will happen. You can't really put a canopy up on a boat. So you gotta, I always demand that I'm in cover. I don't care. But I won't do it. You know, I pay too much for that stuff pouring down. But people were happy. They were dancing. Not as much as I'd hoped, but they were dancing.